Have you ever been inconvenienced by a travel warning? This time of year, there are all kinds of shutdowns and slowdowns due to weather, and most of us have had to scramble to change our plans. Last winter, I was trying to get home from a conference in Fort Worth, Texas, when a blanket of ice and snow shut down my flight. I was losing my mind trying to figure out how to get home for Sunday service and ended up having to rent a car and drive from DFW to Jackson, where my wife picked me up and brought me back to Collinsville. It was crazy and unexpected, but I made it home safe. Well, something very similar happened to Jesus' family, according to Matthew's gospel. After his birth, Joseph was warned not to go home by an angel, so he fled to Egypt. And after several years, he was told in a dream that it was safe to return to Israel. But while they were en route, he was warned again not to go into Judea, so he took his family to Galilee, to a town called Nazareth. Though Joseph didn't know it, all of these things were a fulfillment of prophecy. The travel plans weren't what Mary and Joseph intended, but God's hand was in it, and the Lord kept all of them safe until His purposes were accomplished in their lives. When circumstances change, lean on the Lord and trust His direction, because His purposes will always be fulfilled. A man's heart plans his course, but the Lord directs his steps. Change begins in you.
The Change Begins in You is brought to you in part by Piggly Wiggly of Collinsville, Patrick Allen Companies, Mitchell Tire and Wrecker in Collinsville, and Mowdy Cabinetry.